Hi, friends. Today, for our social emotional learning, we're learning about being assertive, but also staying calm when dealing with social problems. So, let's go ahead and take a look at what being calm might look like when we need to be assertive. Here is a little poster that kind of helps us remember how to be calm. Okay? A lot of times when we need to be assertive, we get frustrated, we get upset. So, the best thing we can do is to keep calm. Okay? So, number one, can you show me number one? The first thing we're going to do is to cool down. Okay? So, sometimes when we're upset and we need something, we get really frustrated. So, the first thing we should do is take a big breath. Okay? So, can you take a big belly breath? Very good. Now, the next thing you need to do is assert yourself. Okay? Now, remember, being assertive doesn't look like this. Okay? We're too quiet. We're down. We can't be heard. Remember your assertive stance. Find your superhero stance that makes you feel powerful. Okay? Assert yourself. Now, number three, make sure when you're asking for help or when you need a friend to stop doing something and you're being assertive, that you look them in the eye. A lot of times we don't have people who really understand what we need because we're not looking at them when we're talking to them. Okay? So make sure that you're standing nice and assertively, okay? And you're looking that person in the eye when you need to talk to them. Okay? So the last thing I want to say, number four, is you got to mean it. Okay? If you really need something, you need to advocate for yourself. Okay? Mean it. Okay? So let's take a look at some of these scenarios. Okay? Are you ready? So the first one would be if a friend would not stop pushing you down the slide. Okay? So there's two things we could do. We could go to a teacher and we could ask for help. Now, first, we would need to calm down so we could say our words. So take a deep breath. We would find our assertive stance, right? We would make sure we look our teacher in the eye so they know that we're talking to them. And then we have to be pretty direct, okay? We have to mean it. We need to say, I need help. My friend will not stop pushing me down the slide. And then, of course, your teacher or the adult that's with you, your parents or your sibling, could help you. Now, here's the other part of it. If your friend keeps pushing you down the slide, you could turn around and you can tell them to stop, all on your own, okay? You just need to remember that we're not going to throw anger at them. We're going to stay calm. We're going to get our assertive pose. We're going to look them in the eye, and then you got to mean it. You got to say, stop, please. And if that doesn't work, you say, stop pushing me down the slide. And if that doesn't work, you go get your teacher for help, okay? But be assertive. Protect yourself, okay? Let's take a look at another one. If a friend wanted you to name call another friend, like if your friend wanted you to call another friend a loser, that's not a great thing to do. That's definitely going to dip their bucket. So I think you would need to tell that friend that that was not a very good idea. But if you say, I don't think that's a great idea, they may not understand. It may not click. So you calm yourself down, you get your assertive stance, you look them in the eye, and then you say what you mean, okay? You say, I don't think that's a very good idea. I don't want to dip my friend's bucket, okay? And if that friend continues to call that friend a bad name, then you go get a teacher for help, and you be assertive in asking for help. I think you could do that. Now let's take a look at our last scenario. Someone distracting you from your work. So I know you're not in school right now, so you don't have friends right next to you, but maybe you're at home and you have a sibling who just keeps bothering you. And sometimes with siblings, you kind of react with your body, but you don't need to react with your body. You can do it by being assertive and being calm. So next time that you might have a sibling or a pet or someone in the house that's really distracting you, okay, be assertive and ask them not to. You're allowed to do that. It's your school time. So make sure that you calm yourself down first. Don't be reactive. You calm down. You find your assertive stance. You look them right in the eye and you say what you mean, okay? You say, please don't distract me. I need to be learning. Now, I bet that you could take this helpful tip, right, of being calm, cooling yourself down, asserting yourself, looking that person in the eye when you talk to them, and then meaning it, I bet you could take that to solve a lot of your problems and make yourself feel really powerful, okay? Now make sure that when you say it, being assertive is not being mean or angry. You can't do this. You can't go, well, I said you need to do it. That's not nice, okay? Being assertive isn't being mean or rude. Assertive is just standing up for yourself and speaking what you need to speak, okay? So let's see, next time you have a social problem with someone in your house or someone at the playground or anyone in general, let's see if you can be calm and be assertive. Thank you for working with me today, my friends.